In the strength of God, parents must arise and command their households after them. They must learn to repress wrong with a strong hand, yet without impatience or passion. They should not leave the children to guess at what is right, but should point out the way in unmistakable terms and teach them to walk therein. Any thoughts before we read our story?
So if your child does something that you don't want them to do, don't let it slide. Address it.
Yes.
Because by letting it slide, you're training them to do things that you don't want them to do.
That's right.
And it's hard because sometimes you might not be paying attention, or you think, oh, this is a battle and I don't want to deal with it, or I don't have the energy, I'm too tired. So it's something that I personally struggle with, but I would challenge you to try to be more observant and try to address these things, because if you don't, they will get worse.
Yes. You can bend a twig, hold it in that position, and it will grow that way. But if you wait until it's a tree like that and you try to bend it, you cannot. It will only break. So it's the same way with young children. Teach them what is right. Teach them what is wrong. While they're young, while they're easily trained, while they're easily molded. If you wait too long, they will be set in the course of rebellion or disobedience, and you will not be able to teach them in the right way.
And if you have an older child, set them down. Explain to them that you made a mistake and that you're trying to do better, and list out your expectations.
Yes.
And pray together and ask the Lord to help you both.
Yes, yes. Yes, parents, when you recognize that you have failed in the training of your children, maybe your children are teenagers now, maybe they're adults now, tell them, I'm sorry, here's what I did wrong and how I raised you. I'm thankful for my parents telling me after I was an adult, Titus, we're sorry, like we made mistakes with how we handled things, how we raised you. And it makes a difference, like when your parents come to you and tell you, I'm sorry, I've made this mistake. It gives the opportunity for your son or your daughter, who's now an adult or a teenager, to say, well, Mom and Dad, I'm sorry. I've done my share of mistakes too. And it can be a time where you come closer together to each other and to your Creator.
And when you do set them down, show them in God's Word what God requires and why you're asking them to do what you're asking them to do.
Yes.
And be kind and loving.
Yes. Yes. This is our authority. Not just my opinion or your opinion or somebody else's opinion. This is what matters. What does the Word say?